Tonight, the battle for America's soul. God's warriors fighting against a permissive pop culture. But does their moral crusade cross the line into something else? Here's CNN's Christiane Amanpour with a preview of her special series.
Let me hear your battle cry tonight!
Whoever speaks up most gets to shape the culture. I'm looking at a whole army of young people who want to speak out!
San Francisco, AT&T Park. This is Battle Cry. And these 22,000 screaming teenagers and adults are Christian conservatives armed with their faith and prepared for battle in perhaps the most liberal city in America. Ready to fight what to them are the evils of secular society and pop culture: sex, drugs, violence, and pervasive pornography on the airwaves, the internet, and in video games. They are God's warriors for Jesus.
We're here to stage a reverse rebellion. We're here to rise up, reject the pop culture, and recreate it with the creativity that God has given us.
The man leading this struggle is Ron Luce.
So, I have a question for you tonight. Do you have a voice? I didn't hear you. I said, do you have a voice?
Christiane Amanpour. This is Ron Luce.
I traveled to San Francisco and met Luce as he rehearsed for that night's Battle Cry event.
It's like Sarajevo.
I wanted to know why he's declared war on the American lifestyle.
We call them terrorists, virtue terrorists, that are destroying our kids.
Virtue terrorists.
They're raping virgin teenage America on the sidewalk, and everybody's walking by and acting like everything's okay, and it's just not okay.
I want us to read this for just a moment here.
The language is extreme, but many Christian parents agree with Luce. They don't like a culture where kids know more about Paris Hilton than the Bible. But his hard line against abortion and homosexuality is what draws the controversy.
Battle Cry is not a harmless movement. Its program is fiercely anti-woman, anti-gay, pro-war, and pro-obedience.
Critics say Luce, under the guise of saving teenagers, is imposing his conservative values on the rest of society.
To represent a far bigger agenda, a Christian right, theocratic agenda that goes from Ron Luce, the leader of Battle Cry, to Pat Robertson, all the way up to George Bush.
How do you answer that? They say, this sounds like a message of, bringing back your values, but it's actually a message of intolerance and of hate.
You could say it's divisive. Well, maybe it needs to be divisive.
God's Warriors begins Tuesday, 21st, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on CNN.